Alright, in this video, we're talking about JRL cars again. I'm pretty much turning into an expert on these JRL cars. So what we have here is a heavy. This is a heavy plastic body. You can see here it's made out of a thick plastic. And then right here we have a Lexan body. And those are generally made out of these very light plastic bodies. And what's the point of upgrading these? The lighter the weight, the faster the car will go, and the better they'll handle. These ones you'll find will be very wobbly and they'll flip over sometimes. These ones, because of the lightweight, are more robust. They won't flip over as much. So we'll just kind of discuss that and how to do it. All right, first things first. Let's see how heavy these guys are. Come a little scale here. Let's turn this on. Now, if you can't see that number, I'll let you know what it is. Let's zero this. Okay. Oop, that is it. Okay, here we go. Now this JRL car weighs in at 2 pounds 7 ounces, and that's without the battery pack. So the standard JRL car with the plastic hard shell body with your battery pack, it's the 7.2 volt battery pack, weighs 3 pounds 2 3/8 ounces. So 3 pounds 2 ounces. Now let's take into consideration, this is 3 pounds 2 ounces. Let's grab the other Lexan body car. Now the nice thing about the Lexan, we are at just 2 pounds 1 ounce. With the Lexan, you can run the 9.6. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit, but because the car is a little lighter, we can run a lighter battery. So at 2 pounds 7 ounces, versus 3 pounds 2 ounces. And so just for just another quick comparison, let's just throw these on again. And 2 pounds 7, no battery. 2 pounds 1 ounce, no battery. So it's almost a pound. And when you're talking about something so small, that's a big difference. And then when you factor in that you can even run a lighter battery, that also factors in on the speed of the car. Lighter battery with a higher voltage, a less poundage car, it does wonders. All right, first thing you need to do, I can't fit both in this one frame, but pop the tops off. The heavy and then the light. To show you what's going on and what you need to do. They are basically the same car. The only difference is the one with the Lexan has these little mounting brackets. These are hard to find. I may start manufacturing these for sale, but they will break, and they will break every time you wreck the car. The plastic after 30 years has gotten brittle. But realistically, that's all you really need to have to convert this over. Now there's a way around that, and the way around that is what I did on this beastie. This is an older one, but it shows you how to get around having to not worry about replacing these every time you wreck, and that is just to go out and purchase these little standoffs for Lexan bodies. You can just pretty much just eye them up. I got a little thin magic marker, put the Lexan body on top, marked the drill locations, drilled them, and screwed them in. These back ones are, let's get the measurement on there, 3-inch. So 3-inch on the back, and I got a larger one for the front at 3.5-inch. Didn't need to be that long. You probably get away with a 3-inch on the front too. But in the front, our your friend and mine, good old shoe goo. Shoe goo worked really well. I actually drilled a hole here to screw it into place, and drilled a hole into the plastic standoff, and then shoe gooed it right into place. And that, for RC car, shoe goo is like a lifesaver, because again, you can glue things on. It's really strong, and it's not permanent. You can pry this up with a screwdriver and clean it off and then reapply it. So it's not like permanent glue, but it's a strong glue. And I even used that on the front motor here, which I'll show you later how that was done. So once you've made that conversion, your plastic body JRL can then become a Lexan bodied one, and it's a lot lighter weight. A little sneak peek for extreme performance on these is you start drilling holes, lightening up the body, shaving the bottom to make the bottom smooth, getting battery access from the top. But there's a lot of things you can do with these, and for now they're really cheap on eBay. So for now, until they ever start and get popular, they're cheap to find. I have a lot of donor cars that I use for spare parts. But this is the way to go, at least for getting a little bit lighter weight on these, and being a pound less, I mean, takes the stress off of your motor controllers here, because it's a mechanical controller instead of an electrical. So it takes a lot of stress off this board. This board will last longer. And these Lexan bodies are pretty cheap. You find them on eBay a lot. I have probably 20 of these things. I might want to start putting them up for sale, but I kind of collect the different bodies, and I have a lot of duplicates. But that would be how you would change that out, because it's not that hard of a thing to do. It definitely makes the car run a lot better.